thought we'd give this opportunity for our athletes to share what all the experience we went through, whether the success we had from the games or any challenge we had, so that way the future leaders, the future sport people who are here, they can actually learn and grow with the sport. So with that, let me have a quick introduction to our young and mighty team.
One of my good friends, Clayton Izuka, he used to play soccer. He was on the NMA men's national team, and he was like, why don't you join cross country to like get fit for tennis? And I was like, oh, that doesn't seem like a bad idea. I guess it could help with endurance. And then Dr. Ron was really into cross country and long distance running back then, and he was always trying to convince people to join the team since we never really had a team. So then that's how I started, and eventually I realized, oh, maybe I could be good at running, and then kind of lost interest in tennis, and then here we are.
Growing up, I always played soccer, and I always looked at like the big games, like the Olympic Games, and I always wanted to be that. And then at my first games on Saipan, it was my first international meet, and I somewhat did a checklist in my mind where I was able to compete on the international level, which I never really thought I was going to be able to do. And I'm still striving to for the Olympics if we ever get an ONOC, but yeah.
For me, growing up, I've always seen my brother, Zari, and all the other past participants in athletics compete. And I always thought to myself that I want to be just like them. And yeah, this was always the goal, to be representing my country, the big stage, winning medals, PBs, national records.
I feel like I've been a very athletic kid, even when I was younger. In the playground of my school, I'd be one of the faster runners for tag, or when we had to do PE assessment to run laps around. I felt like from there I kind of knew that I could be good at running. Now that I see my potential and that where I can go right now, I believe that anything's possible.
I feel like with running in general, just for me, it's more about breaking my own record, like PRs instead of winning medals. Obviously in the games it's different, you want to get medals because it helps our island, our country, get up on the medal tally, but just in running in general, I feel like that feeling of, there's no better feeling than breaking your own PR and then knowing you want to do it again and again and again.
I was kind of expecting that I could break the time, because in practice we did a lot of reps with timing. I just needed to not have that many mistakes in the competition, and that's what I had. So but it was a good feeling though when I figured out, when I knew that I got the record. I was very excited, oh my gosh, I finally did, I got a record.
For me, I didn't realize I broke the record. The officials weren't immediately announcing the distances until everyone threw their first round. And then I curiously asked, I was like, what is my distance? And he was like, 37:30. And I was like, what? Don't play with me right now. And yeah.
This time, for my 200 meters, I was very surprised because when I came off the track, my shoe was completely almost falling off, so I didn't think I was going to break my PB. And then I was looking at my phone and I saw the time. I was like, oh my gosh, I beat my time. So I immediately recorded my reaction, and I was just really happy, and yeah.
One piece of advice I would give would be to find something in specific that you really love to do and continue to pursue that passion.
My piece of advice is to trust the process, be consistent in your sport, and take care of your bodies.
Another advice is to never give up. Just because you're going through a rough patch doesn't mean that you won't see progress in the future. So just to keep persevering and just keep fighting through.
I think they put it all perfectly with consistency and finding stuff you love to do, and yeah, I'll just agree to all that.